The test of a true mechanic is to have a job when he's finished with it, it looks as though, you know, a professional has done it. It's neat, it's clean, it's sanitary. It's, you know, it's very much together.
I was faced with a very peculiar problem. When I bought a car, I had to have a car with an extremely large trunk because of the musical instruments that I haul around in the repair business. And this car just happened to show up, so that was my car. The people I work with are perfectionists. It's a matter of pride with them. They just won't be rushed, and it's going to be done right, or they won't do it because they're fussy people.
On top of a dresser, put together, and cat jumped up on the dresser and knocked it off on the keys.
See what we can do about that. Okay, try it now.
Thank you. Yeah, it was there. It's right there.
Well, I'm a tree surgeon. I just all around fix trees. Oh yeah, it's my life. I love it. They say in this business it's not the fall, it's a sudden stop. Yeah, it's a sudden stop that hurts you. But that's just humor amongst tree trimmers. I tell you, when you're up there in that tree and your life's in your hands, you're careful. You're down on the ground, you take too many things for natural. But up there, you don't. You know every move you make, especially when you're looking down there 100 feet. Where I grew up, people worked in the mines, digging coal. I could have been in a coal mine instead of here in this beautiful tree.
You have to check for cracks. You have to check for stress points. You have to check for things that may have come loose. And you can't do this jazzing in and running around and then jazzing out again. You've missed the whole point. You have to move in, you have to move around like a fine waltz, back and forth, just smooth.
I'm gonna go ahead and put the wings up.
I like the smell of the oil. It intrigues me. It's like, you know, French perfume. A fine-tuned engine will run just like a fine-tuned piano. You learn to distinguish the difference between a good note and a sour note. You develop an ear for it, just like you develop an ear for music.
I have an F-tuba, 175 years old, that's in for repair, and I'm going to try to see what I can do with it, but it's a disaster area. To tell you the truth, I don't know if it will play or not when it's completed. In the trade, I would be referred to as a horn smasher, which means that I work with my hands on horns. I have to sense the limit of the piece of brass that I'm working with. You can go so far and that's it.
When a tree is in real bad shape, I have to perform emergency measures. The tree won't have to supply the branch that we cut off. Nourishment will go to supporting other live branches and will help keep it alive.
Which angle looks the best, Raphael? You think over in here? With the other line? Uh-huh. You ready?
Uh-huh. Ready.
Let it down real slow. Okay, slack off a little bit. A little bit more. All right, it's yours. Let it down. Okay. Beautiful.
I have seen cases where I was sure that the tree was dead and it came back with effort. I really got surprised. Yeah, the tree lived.
You're gonna have to rebuild the whole shebang. When something goes wrong with one of the guy's cars, the first person they give a call to is me to see about fixing it one way or the other. I wouldn't call myself exactly an expert. I just happen to have done the job before, and I know how it's supposed to go.
Which means this brake line has got to come out of here, Johnny.
Then I'm gonna take it off back here. There you go.
Nah.
See, it's probably this one that's leaking. Kevin, jam the brakes.
Jam them. Keep jamming them. Sure is.
Okay, son, it's cool. Cut it out. On the ball, son.
There it is. You gotta go.
Ooh, I gotta go. Yeah, you gotta drive. You definitely have to drive. I'm gonna try.
Ticket? Thank you.
Look at him go. There he goes. Nice run.
52-2. Right. 52-2.
What'd you do?
I'm with you. We're neck and neck now.
Beautiful.
Got to do better.
I'm gonna go see what's happening with this thing, Joe. I'll be back for a while. I hope it plays. I really do, because there's been so much time involved, and it looks so nice. It's a beautiful piece of brass. One of the main reasons I take an instrument upstairs to try it out is it'll just be between me and the tuba.
There's not too much difference in us and the plants, you know. We're both living things, sort of protecting one another. One of the real kickbacks in this business is around springtime when birds are nesting. You hear all the birds hollering and everything. I like to listen to them, yeah. We decided that we'd leave the branch and come back and cut it later, after the birds had hatched out and gone. It just comes with being in this business, to like life.
That is a good idea. I'll put that in. That is a good idea. And right below that, there's a reversing valve.
Oh, where's that?
It's just below the
Right where the spring is right
Yes,
here?
where the spring is.
And working on aircraft engines, I have the chance to work on some of those fantastic contraptions ever designed by man. I just hate to see something that could be used go to waste. I'd like to just go out and work on them, make them run, make them fly again. This is my whole state of being. I'd like to see it moving.
by putting things together with a little care, they always seem to work a little better. And it's noticeable, very noticeable.
I like trees. I would never want to get out of the tops of them. I feel it. There are other planets where things don't fall apart and where things never need to be fixed. But because things do need to be fixed, that's why I'm here.